Hello everybody, my name is Danny. For those who don't know, I make all types of YouTube videos, and one time a month, once every month, I come down to the harbor here in St. John's, Newfoundland, and I take a little walk and check out all the boats, whatever else is going on downtown because the harbor is downtown, and it's. So right now it's Wednesday afternoon. It's about 4:17 p.m. The weather is it was a little it was quite warm, and then it was like about low 20s degrees Celsius, and then it just suddenly got really cold. I would say right now it's about in the tens or something like that, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so. Let's go and see what's going on. All right, so I always bring my scanner here to see what's going on. There's a lot of boats, a lot of businesses, and that type of thing. So it's pretty easy to pretty easy to pick up something, see what they're talking about.
You got it, K0KON in kind of partly cloudy, sunny. Texas. I think Fred said it was 92 where he's located. Here in the city on the west side, 90 degrees, 32 Celsius. Let's get up to 92 here in the neighborhood. And let's see. HF looked pretty good. Actually looked pretty good. I didn't have much time
all right, let's go see what's going on at the harbor this month.
For lunch, and I just got home, and I'm happy I was able to check into the net. Back to you, Irene.
I don't know what we're going to see for boats this month. Hard to say. Okay, so we see a yellow boat there. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that yellow boat. That's pretty a little interesting. I don't know if I can see it any better there. All right. Yeah, the weather's kind of weird. It sort of gets really cold, then the breeze dies down, and it sort of warms up. It's kind of a fluctuation. So for those who don't know, this is downtown St. John's here. And what else is going on in the world? Because I usually take a little, do a little chat here, make things a little interesting. So the Trump trial is over. Donald, the former president of the U.S., and he was found guilty on all charges. All, I think, 34, 35, 36 maybe, something like that. All felonies. And yeah, it's just I might as well say it, but I used to be a Trump fan before when he was a very good businessman in New York City, with all the beautiful buildings he would build, all the beautiful hotels and casinos. But after he became president, I wasn't really a fan of him once he became president. But even though I was never, I've in the more recent have not been a fan of him, I am very, very skeptical about all these charges that he suddenly gets. 34 is a lot, all felonies, and he's got more to come with those documents that he's alleged to have kept for himself, the top secret documents, and where no other president has ever been charged like that. And for suddenly all these like dozens and dozens of charges to suddenly appear just out of nowhere, you got to kind of wonder. Yeah, and I recently also read that doing a lot of construction downtown here. Fixing all the sidewalks, doing a good job. So I recently also read that the judge wrote a letter to all of the lawyers, all the legal people, and the letter was made public eventually. And I guess it was one of the jurors' cousins, and he went on Facebook at one of the government sites, and he said that my cousin said that he would be found guilty for sure, or something like that. And this was like a week or so before the verdict actually came through. So here we have this boat. That's a nice boat. I do not know what type of boat it is because I don't really know that much about boats. They're doing work, the crew people. Yeah, so I was just saying that juror's cousin went on Facebook and said, oh well, my cousin told me that he was going to be found guilty a week before the verdict. So I guess you're not really supposed to talk about the trial while it's ongoing. It's for different reasons, not only confidentiality, but if for example, if his cousin was very biased or goes on social media and gets more biased, and he's some sort of liberal and he reads all this stuff on the internet that's biased, and then he relays that information to the juror, or he tries to, you know, make her biased in some way through evidence, through information that's not real evidence, that could really bias the juror. Remember, they're constantly told almost every day that when they go home, they're not supposed to go on social media or the internet or at all, or TV or anything. So this could really change things, and it could make a mistrial, so there would be a retrial, and that would be so stupid, because all those weeks or months even of hard work and time and energy all gone because of that stupid guy who decided to go on Facebook and blab about that. Yeah.
Whiskey X-ray 4, Juliet, Charlie. Over to you, please. I think go ahead, please. From G1, ATV, Irene.
Yeah, so we're checking out a few more boats here. This is a pretty nice one. I don't think I've seen this one here before. I don't know what type of boat it is. And yeah, so what else? That D-Day celebration, I guess, was really in the news a lot. I guess it was their 80th anniversary of D-Day, but here in Canada we celebrate the Canadian soldiers who were on that, and in America too, they celebrate the American soldiers. And here the government officials, so that would be Premier Trudeau and a lot of other government officials, traveled all the way to Normandy, France, as well as the American officials too. And pretty interesting to see that. They did the celebrations right on the beach of Normandy, and so it was the 80th anniversary. So that's 80 years ago. So that war happened 80 years ago, which means if the average age of those soldiers was, say, 20, so they would all those soldiers would be about 100, or even more than 100, maybe a little less. It's sad because it was so nice to see the soldiers, but also sad because you know, they're getting older, and from what I could tell, pretty much every single one of them was in a wheelchair. So it's kind of sad to see. Nice to see them, but sad when people get that old, and you know, they're sort of, their physical capabilities just aren't there anymore. And so this one here, maybe I'll get a better look at this one. This one here is called the Leeway Odyssey. water, there's the usual red and white fisheries and oceans boats. 1, 2, yeah, I'm counting 2 there. And in sports, because I'm a big sports fan, we have, I believe, the, let's take a look at this boat first. Connor Murphy, it's a nice boat too. Connor Murphy. People working. I was just saying, for the sports fans, at the NHL in hockey, the finals have finally a Canadian team. Okay, there is 3 of those fisheries and oceans. Sorry, not fisheries and oceans. They're the Canadian Coast Guard. Those red and white boats. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying the NHL for hockey finally has a Canadian team in the final, the Edmonton Oilers, against, I believe, the Florida Panthers. And I think I tuned into one of the games, and there was only like 1 minute left in the third period, and the Panthers were up by 2 goals. So I'm not too sure what the standings are in the series between those two, but I'm pretty sure that the Panthers won one of the games. Dalton Princess, we've seen this one before, I'm quite sure. This one's a Trinity Voyager. That's pretty high. So this one here is the Marine Voyager. Guy in the boat doing work. This one here I don't think I've seen before. This one is called the Signal Pilot. It's a pretty nice little boat. And this one is the tourist boat. Goes out and makes little tours during the week. What else do we got? I think this one here is new. Okay, that flag, I'm guessing that's Norway. I'm quite sure that's Norway. That's a Norwegian flag. Wow, all the way from Norway. Oh, that's pretty tall. It's a sailboat. I couldn't imagine like sailing a small boat like that through the like huge crazy ocean all the way from Norway. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So that's gas, maybe. I don't know much about boats, but I guess it also has maybe a motor. What else do we got here? Let's take a look at this nice water. It's nice and fresh air. Here's St. John's, Newfoundland, so it's a local boat. But for those who haven't been watching my videos, we might as well just show them again. This is called the Freedom Run. This one is called Miss Jamie Lee. Nice and tall. And this one is called Perfect Choice, St. John's, Newfoundland. So it's a local boat. The last one. And we're getting to the end here. And of course, as usual, we have all the shipment containers, all the cargo. Kind of need to be so close to the water here. And I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, so that's another harbor video for this month. We didn't see a cruise ship because you know, those are kind of hard to catch. They only stay around for a couple hours, but hopefully this summer I'll catch a cruise ship. And at least we caught a couple boats. We had a little chat. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. Thanks for watching all my YouTube videos. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click on the bell and hit all notifications so that you know whenever I post a new video. So, peace out.